Yeah, so at the conference we had the pleasure of talking about quite a bit of things in terms of new updates and enhancements and some major releases. I guess it's important to point out that a lot of the releases and enhancements were centered around our strategy. First and foremost, our strategy to fuel the analytics economy is centered on, first and foremost, cloud scale economics. So we made some big announcements around different ways that you can leverage the Sumo platform for how you retain and persist data, particularly around different types of data storage, like cold storage. The second piece of our strategy is centered around ubiquitous access. And we mean we want every user, every person in the organization, not just one function, but multiple functions to be able to leverage the power of this machine data analytics platform. So we made some great announcements around search templates, around metrics and logs to metrics specifically, and some more things that we heard this morning. And the third area of our strategy and some announcements were really around some new areas that brings together the different types of data. And our strategy has been very clear. We want to unify all sorts of data, structured, unstructured, semi-structured. So we made some specific announcements around our new Cloud SIM, and that was obviously a great big hit because there's so much pent-up frustration and demand in the industry, and SIM is a dirty word. We're trying to clean it. We're trying to make sure that people understand why we're here and we're in it with them to provide them with a new solution. And last but definitely not least, I think one of the areas that got a lot of interest and excitement, and possibly even by surprise, was around, yet again, the data piece and insights and intelligence. So we announced what's called Sumo Global Intelligence. And that had three parts. One is a carry-on and a build-up of what we've been doing for the last few years around the concept of a modern app report. So it's not a survey-based report, it's actually a usage-based report that talks about how all these users here are actually leveraging the platform of Sumo and specific technologies like containers and orchestration, which cloud providers. And so one piece of it was around the industry insights. The second piece that coupled with that was around community insights, all the folks that are here and the folks that joined us via the webcast. And the community insights was something that caught a lot of people by surprise, specifically because it actually started to provide benchmarks and has actually started to provide operational as well as security best practices that we see as a global index across every cloud environment, across every geography, and it shows a user how they compare. And last but definitely not least, where I think caught some people by surprise and interest, was around our data science insights, because it's not just about the developers or the DevOps or security folks that are using Sumo, it's also the data engineers and the data scientists. So they were really miffed and actually very, very surprised because we've not only built out things around Notebook and supported all these new ML frameworks, but some partnerships with other companies to be able to extract the data and value out of Sumo into other means. So a lot was announced. Those were just some of the highlights, and we even went into more specific sessions back to the point about this amazing conference.